To say among the many people who own Tesla shares, or are you considering becoming one? You'll discover today why analysts think Tesla investors will become wealthy by the second quarter of 2022. Continue to watch and pay attention. These days, most individuals think that equities and bonds are good long-term investments. Investors and analysts have been rushing to sell underperforming stocks and purchase well-performing ones due to the current status of the economy. Nevertheless, a number of well-known investors continue to have high hopes for Tesla shares. They think that Tesla is still a good investment and will keep performing well in spite of the fluctuations in the numbers. The video from today explains why analysts think Tesla investors will become wealthy in the second quarter of 2022. Put simply, an investment is any asset or thing that is purchased with the intention of earning income or appreciating in value. It is clear that an investor is a person or organization that invests money in real estate or financial plans in the hopes of making a profit. The market participant that the general public most frequently identifies with the stock market is an investor. Those who buy stock in a firm with the expectation that it will do well in the future are known as investors. It goes without saying that investors should place their money with due diligence and caution. The endeavors of well-known, seasoned investors, whether they are corporations or individuals, frequently attract new investors. What qualifies as a wise investment? A wise investment adds value and is compatible with an individual's investing philosophy and financial goal. Certificates of deposit, money market funds, government bonds, corporate markets, mutual funds, index funds, exchange-traded funds, test dividend stocks, individual stocks, alternative investments, cryptocurrencies, and half real estate are among the best investment options. Not to mention high-yield savings accounts. One of the most well-known assets that experts and investors watch closely is Tesla stock. The biggest car maker in the world based on market value is Tesla Inc., or tsla. It creates constructs and sells energy generation and storage technologies as well as completely electric cars. The business also offers services via body shops, charging stations, and car servicing facilities. Compact and mid-size sports utility vehicles, as well as full-size and mid-size cars, are produced and sold by Tesla. U.S. News reports that tsla increased by around 700 in 2020. When Tesla first went public in 2010, it sold $13.3 million shares for $17 each. Tesla is the largest automaker in the world in terms of market capitalization with a valuation of over $800 billion. It is far bigger than the combined size of other automakers, including General Motors, Honda Motor, and Toyota Motor Corporation. These businesses began producing their own electric and low-emission cars after taking a hint from Tesla. Although Tesla is still the market leader in the United States, with a market valuation of almost $800 billion, the corporation reports $31.05 billion in total revenue for 2020, more than sufficient incentive for investors to keep buying. Tesla has developed into the biggest automobile manufacturer in the world, and it currently dominates the market and seems set to stay there. Experts predict that Tesla investors will become wealthy in the second quarter. What evidence exists for this assertion? Tesla announced in April of this year that it had delivered 310,048 cars in the first quarter of 2022, a 68 increase over the same period the previous year. Tesla announced its first quarter 2022 net income, $3.03 billion in the same month, exceeding Wall Street's projections despite an 81 year-over-year increase in revenue to $18.08 billion. According to a written note from Global Equities Research's Trip Chowdhury, Tesla's second quarter of 2022 is looking like a monster. Co-founder of Global Equities Research's Trip Chowdhury, in order to facilitate stock trading, this financial services organization offers fundamental analysis on global stocks with an emphasis on short, medium, and long-term trends. Chowdhury joined FTN Midwest Securities as a lead analyst covering the sector, bringing with him more than 3 years of experience as a sell-side analyst. He saw that May 2022 is off to an exceptionally good production, shipments, and deliveries during his monthly inspections of Tesla's Fremont factory. He brought out the fact that there are more cargo vehicles in this quarter's factory images than there were last year. He calculated that there were at least 20 more Tesla freight trucks. He stated clearly that the second quarter is going to be an incredible quarter. According to Inside EV, a website that provides comprehensive information about plug-in electric vehicles, Chowdhury is not your typical analyst who merely makes use of Twitter or fresh headlines or employs formulas to estimate figures. They said Chowdhury is probably the only analyst who visits the Fremont factory in person on a regular basis, it is anticipated that Tesla will make 142 more money than a year ago. Due to supply chain and manufacturing issues, other conventional manufacturers, including General Motors, Ford, Toyota, and Volkswagen, are also predicted to post lower profitability. At Volkswagen, the decline is estimated to be 14, while at Ford, it will be 58. Nevertheless, investors in Tesla aren't very concerned about the company's performance in the first quarter. It is what the company's future holds. Here, are you convinced by the experts' predictions that Tesla investors will become wealthy in the second quarter based on what you've seen and heard thus far? Post your comments below to share your ideas. What advances and successes might Tesla investors anticipate at this point? The development of batteries is one. During the initial years, internal combustion engines were the lifeblood of automakers. The secret to drawing in consumers and obtaining top dollar was incorporating features like fuel injection and metrics like horsepower. In the era of electric vehicles, batteries and a new set of performance metrics are what matter. How quickly and how far an automobile can charge, how long it can run between charges, and how much will it cost to produce. The Tesla 4680 is the company's next generation battery, and it promises to revolutionize the price and range of vehicles on a single charge. Batteries are currently accessible in small quantities, and Tesla has only lately begun utilizing them in cars. For Tesla's aspirations to increase vehicle production, the forecast for creating that battery and the availability of electronics and raw materials it requires to make them are critical. The recently constructed plants in Berlin and Austin are another issue. Tesla has begun exporting cars from the new factory in the previous 5 weeks. In addition to the plants in Shanghai and California, Tesla hopes to grow its scale to produce more cars and improve operational margins. The corporation now has the chance to increase its gross margins thanks to these recently constructed operations in Austin and Berlin. More critically, if the company is to meet its growth ambitions for the year, it will be determined by how quickly it can scale up production, especially considering the supply chain issues brought on by China's COVID-19 lockdowns and the conflict in Ukraine. Additionally, it's likely that investors would want additional information about the new items related to Tesla's semi-truck and the Cybertruck pickup that are going to be manufactured in Austin. Elon Musk's intentions to purchase Twitter are also generating buzz online. Furthermore, Tesla proceeded with the development of the Tesla Gigafactory in spite of a number of unanticipated events that transpired worldwide, such as the COVID-19 epidemic and the conflict in Ukraine, which significantly impacted the global economy. The Tesla Gigafactory was built with the goal of accelerating the global switch to sustainable energy through progressively more inexpensive electric cars and energy goods. The lithium-ion battery and electric car component factory known as Tesla Gigafactory, or simply Tesla Gigafactory, is located in Story County, Nevada. It is anticipated to be the world's largest building and run entirely on renewable energy to attain net zero energy. The purpose of the structure is to address Tesla's battery issue. This news about Tesla demonstrates how the company overcame many obstacles to continue growing, demonstrating that it has immense potential to prosper and has beaten the odds. Large investors such as Cathie Wood and Chamath Palihapitiya have high hopes for Tesla shares. The founder, CEO, and CEO, ARK Invest, an investment firm with $60 billion in assets that makes bets on cutting-edge technologies like genomics and self-driving cars, is Cathie Wood, an American investor and celebrity stock picker. Since Cathie Wood not only has a track record of successful investments to support her shockingly astute claims, but she also has an extremely convincing style. She is frequently referred to as the most underappreciated investor in the game. Personally from Sri Lanka, Chamath Palihapitiya is a Canadian and American venture capitalist, engineer, SPAC sponsor, founder, and CEO of Social Capital. From 2007 to 2011, he had a senior executive position at Facebook. He's the CEO and creator of Social Capital, according to NBC, whose goal is to improve society by finding solutions to the most difficult issues facing the planet. Palihapitiya is placed 2,378th on Forbes' list of billionaires 2021 with an estimated net worth of approximately $1.02 billion as of April 2021. Check out our other videos by visiting our channel if you enjoyed what you just saw.